Hi, it's me. So we are in 1 Corinthians chapter 7, and we're picking up in verse 19. And I apologize. I was trying to get this video up earlier, but I'm getting it up a little bit late. So verse 19, circumcision is nothing and uncircumcision is nothing but the keeping of the commandments of God. So whether you are circumcised or not, it means nothing. But what matters is that you learn to keep the commandments that God has put within your mind. And an example would be if somebody has a gift of teaching and they go to a faraway city and they start teaching of the love and saving grace of the Lord. Does it matter if that person is circumcised or not? No, it doesn't. And that is what Paul is saying. That's what he's saying. Verse 20, let every man abide in the same calling wherein he was called. So if you are gifted in singing and have a beautiful voice, it would be impossible for me to come along and steal your gift of singing and use it in the way that you are capable of. Verse 21, art thou called being a servant? Care not for it. But if thou mayest be made free, use it rather. So if you are a slave to someone or something, that position doesn't matter. You can still serve God. However, if you can be free from that which is holding you bondage, all the better. So Paul is saying that if you become free to serve, you will be able to serve God all the more when you get free. That's what Paul is saying. In verse 22, for he that is called in the Lord being a servant is the Lord's free man. Likewise also he that is called being free is Christ's servant. So though you become a free man when you are in the Lord, you are still God's servant. Even if you are free, being free, you can serve Christ all the more. Verse 23, ye are bought with a price, but not ye the servants of men. So even though you may be a slave of some man when you become a believer of the Lord, you are also a servant of Christ, and you were bought and paid for by the shed blood of Christ. Verse 24, brethren, let every man wherein he is called therein abide with God. So whatever condition God has placed you in, or that you have caused yourself to be in, wherever you are, you can be an effective witness for God. Wherever you are, wherever you have been placed, you can be effective witness for God. Verse 25, now concerning virgins, I have no commandment of the Lord, yet I give my judgment as one that hath obtained mercy of the Lord to be faithful. Paul is changing the subject matter once again from circumcision and serving him to the lives of believers that are virgins, the unmarried. So I'm going to stop there. And in the next video, we'll pick up in verse 26 and we'll wrap up chapter 7 in the next video. God loves you. See you next time.